Hey, we're starting. Oh man, seeing the Unica sprite is throwback. I used to watch Pinkity Rose play this mode before it was cool, and this was her sprite. So you might be wondering, why am I restreaming this race? Because the loser of this race plays me. Oh, bad sanctuary location. To come back with bombs. Jerrock's going for a more traditional Crosskeys opener. Witch Hut. Oh, Witch Hut is good, but we're not ready for it yet. It's Paradox Cave. I don't think I've ever seen Jerrock's Hello Kitty sprite before. Ooh, wait, is that a stun prize of fairies? That's pretty good. Alright, here's Cackwell. Oh, it wasn't stunned. I just assumed it was because I had the boomerang out. He would have had to kill 2 guards to get to the ferry. Jerrock's about to get the bad news that she could have just saved and quit to this location. But this is the natural progression of the Houlihan opener. Because you have to pick a direction out of Link's house. Yeah. Alright, I am right Haikyuu type, and you are wrong. Those guards dropped rupees. Am I doing all the tracking? No, they're doing the tracking for me. Luckily, they're both using Dunka trackers, so it looks nice on the restream. If anybody knows how to install ad blocker on a browser capture, let me know, because that's what's pushing up these crops. There's banner ads that are changing the cropping, which is super annoying. Ooh. Okay, Ganon is at Kakariko. It's convenient. Dana Samaria shows up for Jerrock in Desert Palace, which is... I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I think it's also here because I saw her going through the south of Kakariko area. Yeah, it's just here. Upgrade Fairy might be worth... Okay, BajaBlood is poor. Why not just capture a browser window? I can do that. I don't have a ton of real estate for that. And if your window isn't focused, or if there's something in front of it, it'll just freeze on the capture. That's a problem I've run into. And also, if I accidentally like drag my mouse over it, it'll like make things happen that I don't want to happen. I used to do it that way. If this banner ad thing continues, I'm gonna have to do it that way again. It's just a pain in the butt. Okay, Jerrock's doing a really important thing, which is stopping to track when you're in Saha's closet, because not only do you have to track the green pendant, but you also have to track the fact that you haven't opened these chests yet, if you didn't come in with bombs, and also the location of Sahasra left for the green pendant turn-in. Shit. Alright, this is the last time I used browser capture. It didn't used to do this. This is a new thing. Only the last couple times I've done it, I've had this banner ad problem. Ooh, nice treeple. Oh, another big connector dungeon, Kakariko area. It's probably not great, because it's not easy to get here, and you don't want that to be your access to the rest of the world. What's the first back of escape? One key. Not very exciting. So far, all of the good caves have been accessible for the drop downs. I think there's just some one-off caves, like Beauty Thief's hideout, that could be in not-so-great locations, but we've seen Cackwell already. Seen Ganon. Okay, BajaBlood has a little bit more to work with going into Paradox Cave, so maybe he'll actually do it. It's kind of scary. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. You have two choices there. You can either do what he did. You're pretty much guaranteed to get through alive, but you'll probably be on one heart. Or you can try to bomb them. Yeah, this is probably the right choice because you get your hearts back in this cave. Lamp is worth it. I'm on Windows 10. okay, that is awesome. Exiting out of that specific entrance at the Ice Rod Cave area is the best case scenario. Because the whole reason to put that off is because you don't want to have to worry about what's under that rock. And not only does this clear that up, but it also gets you there faster. Another side of desert. This is not actually the desert that Jerrock was in earlier. So two sides of desert connect to each other. And BajaBlood will get his Pain of Samaria. Alright. Skull and Ice has red crystals. Bomb shop location on the mountain, which is flute locked, I guess. You have to use the flute to get the bomb off the mountain, so you're gonna open that entrance. That's probably not something you actually have to worry about in this seed. Not that common that you have to worry about the bomb shop. I didn't catch how BajaBlood got up here. Baja's lamp was in Paradox Cave, which is at the witch hut. I'm guessing he connected out of Ice Rod Cave area. I also didn't pick up what was at the Lumberjack for Jerrock. Magic, that makes sense. I haven't seen it yet. Which means I think it's Useless Fairy that's at Ganon. Okay, so desert... Really? I thought I saw desert twice in Kakariko area. I thought I saw one of them at the little boy hut. Where he, like... Not the boy hut, the, like, chess game. Oh, Desert Center and Landmo. Oh, I saw Landmo. Okay. I thought I was seeing Desert Left. They look similar. They're both like a room with the BMOS and blocks you can push. Oh, the good old pretend that doesn't exist. Spiral Cave. I guess we're just gonna do it. Probably for the better. This is kind of a route ender area. So finding a route interconnector is not the worst. I saw Baja in castle earlier, but I don't think I saw him actually do the castle like Jerrock is doing now. Maybe we'll see some new stuff. Ooh, Dark Mountain. Oh, and a connector. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, I'm thinking about my last race now. Last thing you want is like your dark. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so your minor access is through like 3 connectors. Love it. Oh yeah, Baja just didn't have anything. That makes sense. He hadn't picked up his Cane of Samaria yet. I will recrop these banner ads every time out of spite, by the way. I am not above doing that. Oh boy, we're in Dark World now. Nope. That was wrong. Oh, okay, Jerrock's in Dark World. It's so hard to follow 2 runners in Crosskeys. I don't know how people do this restream stuff in Crosskeys. Oh, okay, useless fairies at Sank. I think actually we hadn't seen it yet. Because Jerrock connected through Spiral Cave. Let's hope that's like... Wait, no, it was Baja connected through. It had to be, because Jerrock doesn't have a glove. I don't know how Jerrock got to the Dark World. I'm going to fully admit here. I am loopy with following these 2 runners going completely different ways. Hard enough following 1 runner. The Jerrock did find a Moon Pearl. I saw it. I saw her pick it up, but I didn't register where she actually was when she did it. Yeah, that makes sense. It's in the well, okay. But I saw the well. Oh, BajaBlood has it too. So I think probably what I saw was BajaBlood pick it up just now, and Jerrock has just had it forever. Because I definitely saw BajaBlood being a bunny very recently. Okay, this is going to be Lamp for Jerrock, if she survives. The Jerrock could be This could be a problem because this is going to put her on the mountain. She connects out of here. And she's on one heart. Mountain's dangerous. But if it is indeed just connecting through desert, she could go back through Kakariko Village and do it there. She could also kill the crab and get a fairy, but I don't think she knows that yet. I think it was Baja did the stun prize check. Well, that took care of the low health problem. The path, yeah. But you can die after rescuing the old man just from bad cabbage RNG. And getting back to the mountain can still be bad even if you've already rescued the old man, because who knows where that goes. Oh, you mean die? Yeah, see, I was worried that you'd rescue and then die afterward. I guess you could just death heal in the pit in the old man cave. Okay, Jerrock marking that very important tracker, or very important connector on the tracker. Oh, another thing to track. Yeah, the bomb shop, everyone's favorite. What's this? Mid-roll ads? Alright. I give up. What causes people to have mid-roll ads? This is just BajaBlood again. Alright, we're rejanking this. Yeah, pro tip, don't turn off pre-rolls. It does not do what you think it does. Okay, should be a little bit less of that nonsense now. At least the banner stuff doesn't... I don't get the banner stuff with ad blocker. I don't know if... I think mid-roll ads might still be a thing, and that's not something I can help. Need to make sure I don't accidentally type in, like, Jerrock's chat. Ugh. Wanna pay for turbo? Okay. Is anybody actually paying attention to the race while I was tracking, while you couldn't see half of it? We have gloves. They're in brewery, which I don't know where that is. They're in some unspecified location. Turbo doesn't always work? What do you mean? You're paying for it. That's ridiculous. Don't support Amazon. Don't support Twitch. I would be pissed if I paid for Turbo and still got ads. Well, it's nice to see some real Dark World access. At, like... Hang on. At the 30-minute mark. Oh, I don't have, like... We can't see the title anymore. I need to fix that. Jerrock's lucky enough to find this in with the Moon Pearl, but it's still a connector here, which you don't really want it to think about. So, the thing I was always told is, like, you always have to ask yourself, am I looking for items, or am I looking for connectors? Or am I looking for dungeons? Or high-density caves? So, like, if you're looking for entrances, then you should not follow connectors. But if you're looking for ways to get around the world, then you should follow connectors. Like, the fact that Jerrock hadn't found Meyer area yet was probably a good reason to go through that connector. Because if she skipped it and said, I'd rather check the entrances at the bottom of the mountain instead, she might have completely missed out on, like, the only way to get here. And then getting back to that unchecked connector would be a pain. Yeah, and if you got somewhere and it's easy to get back there, if you get trapped in a connector, then you should just follow the connector, because you can always come back. But if it took you a long time to get there and getting back there would suck, then you shouldn't follow it. Is it because they're short, archetype? They're very tempting, but I have been screwed by them before. And just because they're short doesn't mean they're safe. They might still be one-way trips. But I understand not, like, walking to the other side of desert when you can do something else much faster. think she just really wants to check the bottom of the mountain. But this is a lot of connectors to follow to get there. Especially this Fairy Ascension Cave, which is really easy to go through in one direction and really slow to go through in the other. It's, I don't know, like, it's not easy for her to get there otherwise. Unless she finds the top of Light World Death Mountain. Or the bottom. Oh, this isn't even... Okay, this is a lot of connectors. Yeah, I kind of agree with chat. It's a lot of walking just to check 2 entrances. If you're gonna do that, you might as well just go to, like, shopping mall or something. Now you really want this chest to be boots. Well, you know what? Okay, the bow is good. That could be a good reward for the minutes spent going backwards through connectors. That one's empty. It's gonna depend on, like, whether they find pods soon with only 1 key. Like, the only 3 things are in logic. Plus, well, there's more than 3. Only a few things are in logic without the bow, and then with the bow, a couple more. The other thing that could happen if you didn't go through all those connectors is you could come back later with Mirror, maybe. And then also get to do Death Mountain. Yeah, exactly. But you do have to find Death Mountain. But they haven't found East Death Mountain yet, or Top. So there's no guarantee that they'll have access to that later, but I don't know. I think it was slow to go back, but it's nice that she got a bow out of it. I haven't really been paying much attention to what BajaBlood is doing, except I'm pretty sure that Jerrock has already been here. I'm not sure how much of Skullwoods she did. I think maybe BajaBlood is the first one to be here with the fire rod, so can check the back entrance. Oh, okay. The little H and G joke there with the Kiki Skip Cave leading to Pod. I really like that. Also really convenient to not have to go... Oh, that's rough. Well, you don't have to go all the way through the maze. So she can come back later, maybe, and get just the bottom ones. Not sure if they have found, either of them has found, like an easy way to get to this side of the Dark World. There might be some splash deleting that you'd have to do, or kern jumping, or some connector would have to be found, because I don't think she wants to go through that one again. Okay, somebody did make it to the pyramid, good to know. During cropping. Thanks for paying attention. Well, it's good that this at least got Jerrock to go to the dam. It's a Hosterless Plaza area, which is really easy to just put off forever. While I was watching Jerrock, I wasn't paying attention to BajaBlood's Skull Woods. I didn't see the back of Skull, so I'm gonna assume that he chose not to drop down and get himself trapped. Because he wanted to do the rest of the world first. Oh! Why are we not going in? Okay, we are going in. Yeah, I think we do these. Oh, Skull is fine? Did I just miss the whole thing? Oh, we got pot. Was this found? Notably, bolus, but BajaBlood does have a potion, so Bow Oxide shouldn't be a hindrance. Ooh. Setting up the death warp. Get magic. Wait. We're not setting up the death warp. This is, probably an attempt at chain chomps, but now it's a death warp. And just get them some magic and go. I'm sure we'll find the other side at some point. One thing I've noticed is a distinct lack of big keys. I think only the Meyer big key has shown up for either runner. Thiefstown big key? For Baja? Oh, okay, I see it now. Left TR? Oh, did I miss another TR? I saw Jerrock in the front of TR, and then she tried to go to Chain Chomps and died. Oh, you know, she can just go back later if it's Light Height Cave. I can see why you would put that off. It's a long walk, and one of the chests is out of logic, and the other one is something she tried to go for and died, and probably just doesn't want to have to think about. I mean, from that entrance, it's just 2 chests that she hasn't already done, so, and one of them's out of logic. Yeah. Chain Chomps is in logic, but it's slow. I don't know. I understand not doing it. Oh, we got, yeah, we got Hammerless Ice. Which is... With the cane, it's fine, but without a small key, it's less fine. I think I would like this more if we had a key. The only way to steal a key without cheating, I think, is to go into the, like, conveyor room and then Death Warp out. Oh yeah, Fire Rod's weak against these. Oh, a big key. Desert! It's a good item. Oh no, Jerrock can't Icebreaker. Maybe just bomb some of these 10 gators and one of them will drop a bomb? Or magic, I mean. But they might just be variety pack. It's a little bit rough. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, that's true. It's a dead end. And finding the desert big key is good. I think it's... If you're in that situation where you can't go any farther, just getting the one Pengator chest and leaving is perfectly justified. I miss BajaBlood found GT. And I guess we'll be doing... Oh, this is gonna be horrible. I don't like this Armos that Baja's gonna have to do. Especially if he spends magic in this room. Yeah, what's the plan? What's the Armos plan? I guess he found the sword, but it's not a great situation, even with the sword. You're actually, like, kind of in danger of dying. Oh, another sword. I think that's a different sword. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think BajaBlood was in this area. The glove. Oh. He can't go there without losing a heart. Yeah. Is this the end of the line? This has to make it, and you have to not die. Fake powder? That's a good idea. Wouldn't have helped in the Armos fight, though, except not dying. There would still be a fight or sword fight. Yeah, probably for the best. The actual fight is really slow. Jerrock was questioning whether she should continue on the pod play, because that cave would have led to the pod overworld screen that she died on earlier. But she's probably thinking she has better things to do than follow a long connector to a place she's already been. Oh, Swamp Big Key. Not terribly exciting, but it's good to have it. So I guess this is the first time anyone has gone south of Village. This is the first time I'm seeing that key. No reward for the Desert Big Key till the boss, I guess. Which she could do. Ah, here we go. Read my mind. This could be just one item, or one entrance for Baja, but it could also be maybe like a fake flipper play. Okay, deciding not to. Understandable. Oh yeah, this is a Monka Landmo fight. I mean, it's NMG Landmo. You don't have the bonk, but guess we get to count cycles. It's NMG Landmo with like an extra fire shot too. It's a luxury. You don't get this in NMG. Oh, it's okay. You get to kill one for free. It's easy. It actually probably like increases your cycles just by not letting you do the opener. Alright. Swords only. If you haven't actually practiced bow Landmo, you're probably just gonna miss all your shots anyway. That's my experience. I think I would get fewer cycles if I only used the sword. Yeah, that's... I think that, like, ties my Master Sword PB. And it's a crystal, at least. One thing she is rewarded with is a full magic bar, which I haven't seen in ages. Magic has been tough. Oh, there's the old man cave. So, Baja can get his bow now, I think? Or is he just gonna follow these connectors? He's already done this, hasn't he? He's already connected through here, but he had no moon pearl at the time. I think he's deciding against it. Oh, there's the ads again. No ads on my stream. Oh yeah, I couldn't Cape Bumper Cave, that makes sense. I know he made it to Meyer though, because I saw it earlier. But he just couldn't make it farther than that. Jerrock is going to Skull Woods. Just telling you that. I have a little thumbnail up. Use the portal to get there. Jesus, they're still playing. Where can BajaBlood get out of connecting to the mountain? I actually don't remember what was here. It's possible that no one's gone to the Dark World yet. Oh. What happened? He's mad. He's mad that he missed this. I don't know how he missed it, though. All I can think of is that he died. Yeah, it's a thing I was worried about, is you rescue the old man and then you die because you're frozen in place for like 5 seconds. You can't actually control where the cabbages go. Thankfully, I don't think it was anything too important there. The book leading to Ice Palace was probably the best thing that there was. And maybe, honestly, for the better to not have that until later, because maybe he'll have better equipment going into Ice than Jerrock did. And the Desert Big Key didn't lead to anything. That's... There is just a key there, but they are at 0 keys. Both runners went for that chest in Skull Woods to get the key. What you don't want to happen is find the back of Skull Woods and you can't do it because you're missing a key. Oh, there's the stun prize. Is this... BajaBlood knew about that. I don't think Jerrock has actually checked the stun prize yet. I agree with doing thieves. Screw the big chest. Just do it. It's a dungeon. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Blue mail? No more dying. Still magic problems, though. I don't think BajaBlood has found any magic in the last 20 minutes. Thankfully, killing blind will refill his bar. Both runners got lucky on their first blind pole pendant, or a crystal. For not being a pendant. The lack of pod keys has been very strange. It's been an hour, and they only have one. My last race, I was in pod small key go mode for that reason. It was weird. That shouldn't happen. Neither has done chain chomps. Alright. I'll give you that one. I don't think we've seen Smith yet. There's still a chance. Oh, there's... oh, this is gonna be a good frog adventure. Jerrock's Ice Armos equipment is better, but I think she has the bow. Yeah, sorry, it's BajaBlood. BajaBlood's here again. He has the bow. I'm confusing who's who. I was like, Jerrock's the one with the bow, so I assumed it was her. But BajaBlood found the bow, so they just both have it now. He knows what this is. He's been here before. He's getting revenge. Jerrock's here too. Oh, go! No. What are you doing? Maybe she's thinking dig game first. Dig game first is fine. I think she should also get the frog, because that would be funny. I think the reason I'm confusing them is because I have Jerrock on my left side and the restream, but I have her on the right side on my computer. Yeah, imagine this will be the GT play. Getting dig game first was smart, because you're always going to be coming back and passing by the house after dig game. And you might find something there that makes GT better, like the hammer. So someone who's smarter than me, can they tell me, this is all in logic, right? I mean, I guess it's definitely in logic now. They have a lot of keys. Ooh, a rare, fire rod light. Game barely gives you enough time to actually follow the path. It's timed almost perfectly. It requires 3. Jerrock appears to have 3, but I'm not sure if it's a real key or if it's a pot key. Poor frog, he's so cold. Oh, they have 3 on the trackers. Good luck. Key of Turtle Rock. Now you go in, right? You do chomps and then you do the back. Then you spend 1 key. You spend it on going to the back. Now lets you do everything in the dungeon except the big chest and Trinex. This is the best frog adventure I've seen in a while. The smith can't go in the tube. But then he appears at the... That's cool. I've never seen that before. Oh no, we have the... We got Gerudo Exile strats. There's no magic. Oh, this is precarious. Baja doesn't have... I guess he has the blue mail. It's hard to tell with the sprite, but I remember he got it in Thieves Town. Oh yeah, we got the key. It's a very dupable shield. You could get Mirror Shield at the TR Big Chest. Okay, this is the moment of truth. It's just bombs. Get wrecked, Hycotype. Oh, I'm worried about this. Oh, we did it. Okay, now second question is how is Jerrock gonna get past Okay, it's gonna be by healing. That's good. Pretty necessary. But yeah, you can use Pit State, by the way, to just walk around that block. I know, those poor racers and their magic. Just... They get one bottle, no potion shop that I remember of. So you just don't have magic for the entire game. Whatever's on the magic pack lives in Narnia. Oh, you lift the other pot? Oh, you can lift both pots, I guess, because you're not bonking. The top pot is bombs. Or magic. I don't know if she knows that. Maybe she wants to fake powder. Yeah, that's... The magic enemies are like just Ice Palace, aren't they? I saw a Pen Gator drop a small magic, but I wasn't sure if it was variety pack or full magic pack. Okay, so here's always the big question is you exit out this for the safety. And you really hope it doesn't trap you. Like it could have been Meyer. The hammer! So, okay. Logic time. You needed more TR keys for that to be in logic, however... Yeah, right? Let me think about this. Because that was bumper ledge. You couldn't just walk to bumper ledge. You had to go in through the middle. And they only had one key, which they could have spent in, like, chain chomps. They could have spent 2 keys in chain chomps and wasted them. So, you need 3, I think, to get to Laser Bridge by logic. And they only had 1. So the hammer is behind 2 TR keys. Or 2 keys they don't have, that is. Ice Palace is... Yeah, could be there. Oh, there's 3 locations in Ice that are Sphere 1. The lack of keys for Ice. No keys, no hookshot. No hammer means, like, I think it's just those 3 chests that are in logic. One of them we already saw. It was the Desert Big Key. Well, there's still that Smith. They're both towing the Smith now. Love it. Oh, the Ice Big Key showed up. I didn't pay attention. Was it in TR? What is happening? The audio. We're switching audio. Something's going wrong. The Wind Waker music pack. Oh. That's not clean audio. I will take voice audio over whatever's happening on BajaBlood stream. This is basically Avian Art restream. You're gonna hear the racer a little bit. Yeah, Baja hasn't seen Ice yet. I haven't seen him there. It's obvious. It's kind of scary though. I don't know. It's fine. If you could put something in your bottle, you're good. I think the thing that makes it scary is it's actually the magic management. It's a little bit of magic management and a little bit of the health, you know, cold stair fight's gonna suck. These are Dark World bats, that's why Jerrock is tiptoeing around them. And that's hammerlocked, which is fine because she doesn't need to worry about that entrance anymore. That's all the dark caves, I think. I think we're missing any. Oh, man. Baja had a blue potion that he found on the ground somewhere and just had to drink it to survive ice or a spike cave. He doesn't know that ice is available.
Back into Thieves Town.
Well, he felt like a good play at the time.
Entrance-wise, I don't have a lot left. I might just get purple chest over with. I can just walk down into the portal of the Dark World.
Oh, there's the potion.
I think I might do that.
And Jerrock actually knows about ice, but doesn't have the hammer. You might need to drink that just to get through Turtle Rock. Left side GT bomb jumps. They're just bomb jumps, so you just go to the edge of the pit. There's... Oh no, they're not. They don't have boots. I have to do a lot more. I don't like the idea of going to left side GT without boots or hook shot. I think that's too slow. I don't know. Maybe in Crosskeys, if you happen to stumble on GT, it's good, but if you're... I wouldn't make a trip to GT just to do it. I mean, I think it's good to know it. I don't think this is the time and place to do it. I think maybe Jerrock... No, Jerrock doesn't have the hammer. Like Jerrock is, like, close to it, right? So, like, if she had the hammer, maybe it would have been good, but where BajaBlood is at Eastern, like, it's not... I wouldn't drop what he's doing and go there instead. Oh, there's another blue mail.
Okay.
Purple chest. Blue potion on Smith and blue mail on purple chest.
Go back and
I could see BajaBlood turning that in before checking
take...
Desert Palace entrance, and then having
Unfortunately,
the red mail for ice will be really nice.
I can go a little further in TR.
Okay, Jerrock is talking about going to TR, which is really good. One of the benefits of having voice, I guess.
Hello. Thanks for the raid, even though you've been here the whole time. Welcome, raiders. Oh,
This
thanks
audio
for
is
the follow,
fixed.
Colin.
Whatever is going wrong with BajaBlood's audio seems to have been fixed. fairy stun prize. Let's go. Is this their first time Jerrock has gotten that? The real infuriating thing about Ice Palace is you can't stun anything in there, so you can't get stun prizes. Oh. Sorry, Kiki. Where are we going? Backwards pod is weird. Not something you usually do. I mean, I don't even do forwards pod anymore. Alright, let's see this. BajaBlood, turn this in and then go to ice. Seems like the right call. It's the best time to check the desert entrance. Besides, like, later with Mirror. There's a cheeky little small key sitting on Desert Ledge. Can't really speculate on what it is, except that it's probably pod or TR. Pod seems likely, because I expect the TR ones to be more available with where the hammer is. The pod ones could just be wherever they want. I'm starting to wonder if pod is even a crystal. This is a really good time to know the 2-bomb strat for this room. It makes everything so much safer and faster. That makes sense. It's just we have so few keys for any dungeon that the thing we're probably going to find is like an overworld. I think East Death Mountain is promising. How do we get to there? Hookshot or connector at the top. Or the mirror. But the mirror pairs with hammer, so it's okay. Hookshot, that was it. That's East Death Mountain. Combined with hammer, it's also right side GT, or left side, but hammer's still out of logic, so suspecting that some keys are on Death Mountain. Does Baja have a potion? No. Baja drank the blue potion that was at Purple Chest. Or at Smith, rather. Does he have a red? I saw him use the red in Odd. I don't know if he got another one. I don't think he's near any pen gators. He's gonna get... There's 3 magics here. He's fine. There's 3 magics here and there's 2 in the other one. I was thinking that he didn't have access to that door, but he managed to get through without spending the key, which is impressive. He had to route a very specific way to make that work. I can report, by the way, that Jerrock is, doesn't seem to have the hammer, which is a little worrying. Because it means she went to Chain Chomps and quit. It means that she's... Okay, she's going this way. What happened? I saw her in Chomps. And then she wasn't in Chomps, and then she's back in TR, which is good. She needs to be here. Yeah, it was a Monka fight, for sure. But also, like, did finish with some good health. Red mail helps. I think with red mail, as long as you're being careful, you'll probably be fine. As long as you don't act like you're invincible. Okay, I know what Jerrock did now. She safe scummed the big chest. Big key chest. Because I can see that it's not open. Especially with... That's a really good play, actually. With that entrance to TR being so close to Link's house, the safe scum is really easy. And now she has enough TR keys to beat the dungeon when she gets the ice rod. Alright, Hookshot Cave. Couldn't hover this because no boots. Oh, okay, the Ice Palace Big Key was next to the hammer, so that was not a candidate for TR keys. Odd. And compass. Still no TR keys, still no ice keys. We don't need them, but... Well, okay. Baja needs 1 TR key. Jerrock doesn't, apparently? I'm actually... Okay, so she can, like, steal the Poke Key if she needs to. But she probably won't need to. It's funny how both of these hookshot checks BajaBlood is doing are hammerlock. Because he probably just knows that, like, if he follows the in-logic checks, he's just gonna find TR keys. He doesn't need those yet. Now it's Jerrock's turn to be out of magic. Hopefully. Everyone's just trading being out of magic. Ah, the boots! Let's go. BajaBlood's very expressive with these finds. Excited or mad about the boots? Not sure. Those are pretty deep boots. He's not even supposed to have them yet. Hookshot was in Ice Palace. It was the freezer chest, so it was... As far as we can tell, it was logical hammerless ice. Because the hammer was in back of TR, and the only way to get to the back of TR was with logically 3 keys, and they only had 1. I hate this thing. Okay. I think probably he was just going too low, but... I don't know, NMG runners make that look really easy, and it's really easy to mess it up. Oh, our first Master Sword. Let's go. Archetype would have been rewarded with the thing he wanted everyone to do, which was just bomb jump everything in the right side, or the left side. I still stand by not doing that, but... More good things? Okay, Eastern Big. Oh, another big. Dark Pod Big. So Eastern and Pod next to each other. That's pretty cool. How's the race going? It's been very bottlenecky. They seem to be bottlenecked at going into ice. Which is behind the book, by the way. That's kind of gross. You had to go into desert entrance. You were supposed to go into ice and find the hookshot, and then probably go to East Death Mountain to get a bunch of TR small keys, and then get your hammer from Laser Bridge. But both of them just spent their keys smartly in TR and got the hammer earlier. Okay, Jerrock is in Thieves Town with the hammer. BajaBlood did not get to open the big chest here. This could be really good for Jerrock, if there's something there. It would be a clear example of patience paying off. And very mean of the seed. This is also a good opportunity to fill her magic bar. You don't need magic in TR, or at Thieves Town. Oh, back of Skull. Where is Baja? Guess I'll find out when he finishes this. He's in Kingston. Okay, so boots locked. Hammer locked because of where the boots were. Pretty deep. He's not even really supposed to be here yet. He's probably supposed to be on East Death Mountain. Getting his TR small keys out of Blind's hut. Highly recommend everybody just learn the Joe strat in this room. It makes it so much easier. Good time to have the magic pack though. I'm very excited to see this big chest. Where is the sword that Jerrock is missing? It is in GT behind the hammer. She just hasn't been there yet. He probably won't go there until she gets the hookshot out of ice. She knows where ice is. Sadly, just a shield. I say sadly, like, it wouldn't be a very exciting race if BajaBlood just like last location that and she just ran all over it. But I'm sure she was not happy to see that. There's a shield that could have been a fire shield if she hadn't reset the lava chest. So if you're a fan of shields, you will not be seeing all of them on Jerrock. This is, I'm assuming, BajaBlood following the desert big key she just got. We already know it's nothing, but there is a crystal at desert, so he can get a crystal. Maybe there was something in the torch? Oh yeah, a key. It's probably not for Turtle Rock. Oh, it is for Turtle Rock. That's the only Turtle Rock key that can be behind the hammer. If we see any others, I'd be very confused. It was just a shield. Disappointing. Okay, Jerrock is farming. I think that means Ice Palace is coming up next. Which will lead her on the same path, I think, that BajaBlood is on. Just go to GT and follow the hookshot. Maybe go to Hookshot Cave. She hadn't been, you know, she'd already found it. I don't know if she's actually done Hammer Pigs yet, but she also, you know, eventually should make her way to East Death Mountain like BajaBlood has done. Where the seed really wants you to go. It's the only thing that's in logic. Yeah. Besides, like, there might be some, like, random one-offs here and there, but this is exactly what I forgot who predicted. Blind's Hideout would just have, like, 3 TR keys in it. And it would be on East Death Mountain. Oh, it's gotta be one of them, right? Okay, it's Pod. Oh, it's no TR keys in Blind's Hideout. We were wrong. I think we're done with 5 item caves, too. Maybe Mini Moldworm Cave, actually. That could be here. Oh, here we go. Is it a TR small key? No, it's desert. This could be it. There's a lot of item caves. Half magic, finally. That's almost as good as the boots. They've been so magic starved. I see a second TR key on... Oh yeah, it's the one that was behind the hammer. Great. It's the one that can't be the one that's locking the hammer. I can't believe there were no TR keys here. What? There was nothing here. There was one pod key. Ah, I was so certain that East Death Mountain was the answer. Oh, Desert Small, I guess it's 2 checks that he has to go back to now at some point. Where are you going? Is he connecting to the mountain again? He was just on the mountain. Can't be it. Oh, I guess it is it. Have we seen Dark Mountain yet? Oh, this isn't Mountain. This is... Okay, it's a different connector. the other paradox exit. It's, is that faster than just using the portal? It might be. It also looked like he was changing his mind about going into the portal. Oh, I was right about Pod being a pendant. The lack of keys is making me think it was... I'll spend one here, and probably, because it's dependent, might just like spend it in Harmless Hellway instead of the boss, because it's a little faster and equally out of logic. You think Desert Palace Mall is the last location? I believe you. I can't think of anything else. Well, I guess we've already seen now that it's not the Pod Small. Nothing left in Pod is in logic. Not even close. Jerrock's magic situation. She still has her blue potion, I believe, so I think she'll be okay. I didn't see her drink it. Ice Rod and the Pod Big Chest required. And 6 key locked. I guess that's Trinex killable? Yeah, because if it's 2 TR keys, that closes the loop of logic, but it doesn't open up anything new. Maybe it does because Hyketype... No, because Hyketype's Ice Rod is out of logic too. Yeah, it's gotta be the mirror, right? Has anyone checked, oh, it could be the flippers. That opens up a lot. Nobody's checked Zora that I'm aware of. And that's in logic. It's going to be, yeah, the Desert Play. And the Desert Small Key Play should be soon. Yeah, no one fake flippered, but it's not in logic. But Zora's in logic, so if you're gonna fake flipper, I think you do it in the light world. And you get the entrances in Hobo. And then maybe you probably don't do ice. I mean, maybe you do. It's 2 entrances that are out of logic, but I think you want to focus on the one that's in logic. Or you just find your flippers. Nice fight. The joys of half magic. Actually being able to do Landmo. Spicy Pearl. Pearl was fine. The hammer was spicy. You want to know how spicy the hammer is? They're not supposed to have it yet. It was in the back of TR, Laser Bridge, which was at Bumper Ledge, so they couldn't get there normally. They had to get there through the middle. They don't have enough keys to do that. And it's really looking like this, where Jerrock is going right now. Sorry, where, yeah, both of them, really. So, the hook shot in ice, so they were probably supposed to go in without the hammer. Jerrock's going to show us East Death Mountain, which had the Desert Small Key that BajaBlood is following. That we're pretty sure is probably progression. Yeah, okay, here's the mirror. I think Zora was the only thing they haven't done. The boots are in GT behind that hammer. They're not supposed to have those either. Still worth noting that they still don't have enough TR keys. The TR key that BajaBlood got was behind the hammer. It's in King's Tomb. So it's the one key that could be behind the hammer. The other three had to be available somewhere. BajaBlood also found more stuff in GT that was useful. I forget what, but there are a couple big keys. I think Pod, which locked the ice rod, so that's an important one despite being a pendant. Oh god, having to use Spiral Cave as a connector is the worst. That desert key, by the way, sorry, that like desert small key behind the Turtle Rock Big, like that Turtle Rock Big was also like in Ice Armos, so they had to go to Ice Armos to do all of this, both to get their hammer and also to get their mirror. Oh, that flute is up here. Okay, here we go. So the mirror opens up a bunch of stuff. We can probably stop worrying about where the TR keys are now. The big thing we were missing was the mirror. Desert Ledge, probably a TR key, yeah. Good call. Could be a pod, but I mean, I just assume they're just available now. I think we have access to everything except a couple entrances locked by bombos and some logical flipper stuff. The flippers might be the last thing you have to worry about as far as reading the logic goes. No, they're just here. Behind the mirror. This is the other end of a connector. Wonder where that is. This looks like it might be a fake flipper play for Jerrock. She'll be missing the boots by doing this, but she might find some new stuff that's important for other reasons. Especially if she's trying to get Zora into this, with the Zora being in logic. Oh, Misery Meyer's here. Okay, we can finally start playing the game now. Let's talk about Go mode. They need to find Swamp and Eastern. I guess Swamp might be a pendant. It might be Swamp versus TR. Did BajaBlood skip Agina's cave? He's probably been there before. So like BajaBlood went to Ice Palace, which is at Desert Entrance. So Agina's cave is, or do you mean he like walked into Agina's cave and didn't do it? Maybe he thinks he's in Go mode, and he's just looking for entrances. And just like the small chance of the entrances that he's looking for are almost locked is good enough for him to just skip things. I don't know. I had to ask, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think you check that one chest when you might need bombos, or do you skip it? You're missing 2 dungeons. One of them is for sure a crystal, and the other one's a 50-50. I think I would have checked it for a sword. I was really lucky. Wait a minute. Okay, no, Jerrock is just not water walking. I thought she got like hit onto land or something. She just wasn't water walking. I have to know what the Sora check is. Oh, it's a ruby. It's nothing. It's not even a TR small key. So I give strong advantage to BajaBlood for just being farther along in the chain and being this close to go mode. And there doesn't seem to be anything that Jerrock has found that is an advantage to her. She's mostly just like found the same stuff but slightly less of it. The main things she has to do just to catch up is go to pod, get the pod big key. She needs to go to GT first. There's a bunch of stuff there that's required. And then she needs to go to pod. Pod big key is there. Or ice rod is there in the big chest. And then she needs to do all the stuff BajaBlood's doing now, which is checking entrances and finding dungeons. And I guess this is how you get to Trinex in the seed. You cannot just go to Laser Bridge. You have to go through the middle. This will give BajaBlood his last piece of information for crystals and pendants. Where's Jerrock doing? I actually don't know what's left for her here. Who's leading? I think it's BajaBlood. He just has done more in the chain. I don't quite understand what's... Maybe she just never did Lava Chest. I thought she save scummed it, but she might just be doing it. The problem is that I was in an ad. I couldn't watch her while she was doing all this, so all I saw was that she was in TR and then she wasn't in TR anymore, and then she went back in, and Lava Chest wasn't done, so I assumed that she had save scummed it. Which she might do here. And she won't? Okay. It's a little scary, but there is a TR key on the way somewhere. And BajaBlood's about to show us if it's even needed. Jerrock close to go mode? I don't know about that. She has to go to GT. It's required. And she's not really going there right now. Oh, Baja close to go mode. Yeah, Baja's close to go mode. Yeah, I've been doing the same thing. I don't know why I mean, I think I'm messing them up because I have them on the wrong side of the screen. My actual setup, but that doesn't affect you. Okay, BajaBlood does not need to find Swamp, so just Eastern, which we haven't seen yet, so... Small chance that it's Bombos locked, but pretty likely that he can just find Eastern and be in go mode. And then when he doesn't find Eastern, he can go back and do Eden's Cave and all those other places. The worst thing that could happen to Baja is he is looking for Eastern and he finds Swamp instead. And it's somewhere awful. I think if I were Baja right now, I'd be going into, maybe activate the flute, which is probably what he's doing right now. Activate the flute and then, go to flute 8 and do the flipper entrances. It's a lot of entrance density there. And if you could find a way to make Dark Ice Rod Cave area loop into that would be even better. That's a pain to get to, so maybe just doing them as separate checks is better. Oh, not this again. Jerrock is climbing Castle Tower for the second item. Which you haven't seen yet, I don't think. I don't think we really care about items anymore. There's some quality of life items they could find. But I think the only thing she could find that could actually like swing the race is bombos. Interesting for this to be checked. What is it? Oh, it's a sword. It's not a check, it's just you get this because you want it. Okay, yeah, I can now get behind skipping Agina. I agree. Because I would have done it for a sword, but if I knew there was a sword here, I would not. I mean, I might have done it for bombos, but I wouldn't have done it for a sword. It could, maybe it saves enough time to be worth it. Looks like bombos is not found. No, Jerrock got a fairy heal while she was trying to death warp. I remember the fairy bottle being found. Oh, another good entrance dense location is Flute to 6 and Mirror around Desert. It's 2 entrances. I guess it's only 2, but it's 2 quick entrances. The third one is not allowed. It's banned. Is there 3? There's Desert left and Desert back? What's the other one? Oh, it's Checkerboard Cave. Thank you. I forgot that was a mirror check. He's not even doing Sick Kid. Wow, he is just gunning it. That's some gumption. He's just single track focus on just like opening every entrance until he worries about bombos. Sick Kid is a little slow. Probably just marked it on its tracker and we'll keep going. So Jerrock now going to GT. He needs to. It has the Ice Rod. By extension. It's the Pod Big Key, but it's also the Eastern Big Key, and the Pod Big Key is locking the Ice Rod. Okay, flipper checks for Baja. We've seen a couple of them. I don't think we saw Ice Palace and Dark, and like the light version. Baja's running out of entrances. I know, there's still Dark Shopping Mall. It's not over yet. Oh, there it is. Alright, go mode. The unfortunate thing is that Jerrock is way more likely to find Eastern and full clear it than she is to go into Pendant Pod. She's also more likely to find Swamp and full clear it. Because Pod is... she only has 2 keys. I wouldn't go into Pod in this situation. It's not a great place to be. Like, you can't even read that logic. It's... go against reading logic and you'll find the Ice Rod. Is it a TR key? No! I am just floored that we have not found a single of the 2 TR keys they're supposed to have. Also, Jerrock needs a TR key. She did spend the one at Pokies. I thought she had left it there, but it turns out she'd just never gone there. I forgot where BajaBlood's was. I think it was maybe King's Tomb. But he's about to fight Ganon. Very, very, good time to be dropping to Ganon at the sub 2 hour. Impressive. Not quite going to be a sub 2 seed, but very close to it. One of the faster times. We've had a couple sub 2s in the tournament, but they're not common. I can say that I personally never had a sub 2 Crosskeys in my life. Though getting even close to one is impressive. Yeah, Mr. Buyer, we're just gonna have to continue racing this when the tournament's over. Or we'll have to make it to Loser's Bracket Finals, which is the only way we can meet. Okay, here's Jerrock's mirror. It's an important piece of the puzzle. She needs it to hit the Misery Mire. Hey, this seed was not even close to a GT climb. Didn't even get the big heat. And that is BajaBlood. Finish at approximately 2:01:20. And appears to be forfeit from Jerrock. And pull that up without ruining the stream.
Why, hello.
Hello, GG.
GG's.
Hang on, I have to turn off your audio. Hello, GG.
GG's. Oh, sorry?
No, I had to turn off your audio so I wouldn't echo on it.
Gotcha. That was
Is it
the
very...
Jet Curse Seed? The Cursed Jet Seed? I don't know, that was weird.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the hammer. You're not supposed to have the hammer. You haven't found the Turtle Rock keys you're supposed to have.
Yeah, that's wild.
I've been obsessing over those TR keys. I kept expecting them to be on the East Death Mountain, and you found one, and it was behind the hammer, which is like the only one that could be behind the hammer. And you found it, and you needed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's wild. So it's 3 small keys to put the laser bridge in logic, I assume?
It has to be right because
Yeah.
there's 2 you can spend in chain chomps,
Yeah.
and then there's the one
And
that you actually need to get to the back.
yeah, and you're never getting there from the back with it being on Bumper Ledge. Yeah, that was weird.
Weird. So they're in swamp, I guess. They're in swamp at probably shopping mall.
Yeah, could be. Um, did Meyer end up being accessible without hammer? I don't remember
I
where
think Meyer
mirror
was
was.
mirror locked, right? It was on the top of the mountain or something.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah, it was
needed the
mirror
mirror
lock.
to get to. You didn't have a connector to that, as far as I could tell.
There was. I had. Did we ever see bottom of Bumper Cave?
I saw one of you connected through it. I guess Jerrock did. She had the moon pearl and she was there, and you didn't.
Yeah, yeah. I
It
never
was
went
a
back to
lot
that
of.
and was
It was like TR
scared.
mid, which might have been important. Did you ever find TR mid?
Um, TR mid.
Yeah, like that bridge connector area.
Um, yeah. So I bunny walked to the bridge. It was like 3 connectors in a
Oh,
row
okay.
that I bunny
There were
walked
so many
through.
connectors I couldn't tell you where bumper ledge was in that chain or bumper
Yeah,
cave.
it was on the left side of TR Bridge.
There was like Meyer overworld bumper cave and some more stuff.
Hmm.
I saw Jerrock go all the way through and then backtrack back to get to the bow at the bottom of Zark Death Mountain, which was seemed pretty sweet at the time, but it was not as impactful as it could have been.
Hmm.
Because you did find it eventually, but that bow was needed. There wasn't another one that we knew about. Could have been a BOGO mode seed.
True. Yep. Yeah, I was lucky that TR and Desert that I just like blind checked were both crystals. Saved me having to. I was like, I'm not sure if I was in like an entrance go mode or not for a while there.
I
I
was
should have.
worried.
Good.
I mean, I wasn't worried, but like you did start go moding before you were actually definitely in go mode, which was a conscious
I
choice you had
was.
to make because you didn't know that the entrance to Eastern was available, but it probably was
Yes,
available.
I was tracking checks that I was skipping. So like if I ended up in Bombosco mode, I would have at least known what I needed to do.
Like even
But
Sick
I
could. Like that one surprised me. At first we were like, "Oh, you at least want a sword," but apparently there was just one in Maze Race. So one of those
yeah,
checks you skipped could have been a sword, but we would never find out.
yeah. Yeah, I should have played for the sword immediately upon mirror. As soon as I started heading back towards the mountain, because it opened up all those connectors up there, I was like, shoot, no, I needed this sword first because it's just gonna save me time against all these bosses. And I know I'm going to want it before Ganon unless I like stumble onto the other tempered sword, I guess, or the other sword upgrade.
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
silvers. The magic situation. Both of you were trading who was out of magic at any given time. There's always somebody who was out of magic. It was not generous with magic until you
I
got half
was
magic.
I was very worried about running out at Cold Stare. That was close. It took me way too many tries to get Icebreaker. That set me back. But we had, I think, half of a fire rod shot to spare. The
Mhm.
last one topping us off.
That's
It was rough.
yeah. So you had to do a lot of magic bookkeeping in ice when you're in rando because you're
Hmm.
also doing and then you're doing Freezor chest, which is 2 fire rods that you don't do in NMG.
I was annoyed too because I had like just done Spike Cave and I was like, I don't know, a heart or two away from not needing to use that blue potion. I was kicking myself for having wasted it.
You didn't know ice, you didn't know about ice yet. So
Hmm.
I was like, oh, I know it's bad, but you don't know it's bad because you don't know about ice. But I knew
Yeah,
that you were going to get to ice soon because the seed was bottlenecking you into the hook shot you were supposed to dip ice for without the hammer.
so bad.
So bad.
Oh my gosh.
And you get baited. If you go into ice early, like Jirok did, you can get the desert big key and just leave. And it doesn't lead to anything
Oh, true. Yeah.
except the crystal. Turns out the desert small key was what you wanted. You wanted to steal the desert small key in this seed to get the
Yeah, that would
mirror.
have been big. Yeah, that would
Nobody
have been
did
huge.
that.
I'm just so scared because it's the
Yeah,
last thing you want to do is end up in a desert key kill
totally
mode.
understandable. And
Yeah, I guess
it,
it was easy enough to get to that. I guess it was like you could reasonably ish save scum it.
I see a lot of people get the key and then never spend it. Usually, people
Hmm.
think, oh, maybe this is the time we'll do it, and they're always too scared.
Yeah.
I think what you want is a situation where you can hard reset if it's nothing, and Crosskeys doesn't give you a lot of those opportunities because usually you're in a long chain of checks that you can't just reset out of. You have to walk back and do it on its own, which is very slow. So
Hmm.
you either do it or you don't.
Yeah, I think it would have been reasonable here because it was just you walk from Link's house to Cat Arrow game and you can do it. But and yeah, it would have been huge. Mir was so good this seed.
Mm. I wonder what this seed would have looked like if somebody just got. I want to give the seed to someone just to see that. What would
Hmm.
happen if you got the mirror seed? But what would it break? Because I don't even know. I can't even wrap my head around it. You have
Yeah.
to do a lot of out of logic tracking of like just mentally clocking what you're supposed to have and what you're not supposed to have.
Hmm. I was annoyed too. Like the boots annoyed me too because I was actually when I got Hammer, I was like, oh, I should go do left side GT. And then I was like, wait, I don't have boots. Like I
Mm-hmm.
was willing to skip hookshot, but I wasn't really willing to skip
You could.
hookshot and
That's the
boots.
thing is the other one. It's like you don't really want to do that without boots. It's a
Yeah.
lot of bomb jumps. You'll
So
use
yeah,
half
then
your
when
bombs just getting through there, but then the boots are there.
hmm
You could sequence break those. That's nice. Doesn't get you
Yep.
anything but speed.
Hmm.
And I don't know. You can confuse yourself further by finding the TR small key you're not supposed to have until after hammer.
Oh gosh.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's you're still in the winners bracket. That's
Yeah,
at the
staying
bracket. I'm
alive.
I'm racing Jerrock. Oh, yeah, everyone can see this. It's on the restream. You are racing Saws 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 for
All
round
right.
3.
Should be good.
Yeah, that's what our bracket's looking like right now. That's me down there racing Jerrock.
Yeah,
And
the double elim's tough.
yeah, I
There's a
like
lot
double
of extra
elim.
matches.
I
I like it
I
too.
like
Yeah.
double elim. I think I've been running my tournaments in double elim lately, and I like that. I like having different opponents. In
Mhm.
single elim, you like sometimes you just have like one or two, and then you're out. But in
Yeah.
double elim, even if you're losing a lot, you at least guaranteed to have 2 opponents and four races. So
Didn't realize I'm like an entire round behind everybody else. All right, we gotta gotta get this
it's,
next
it's
match
okay.
scheduled
I
here.
can I can speed it up with Jirok, and you
Yeah.
guys in the winners bracket don't need to speed up because it's actually the losers bracket that is usually the one that
Mhm.
has to hustle. Also, yeah, I don't know. I think we'll be fine. I just need to race this week. Otherwise, thanks for racing
Yeah. No, thank you for the restream. Appreciate it. Look forward to watching it back.
and GG.
Yeah, GG's. All right, sign off here.